Hey guys, welcome back. More Kingdom Death Monster. We're Lantern Year 2 now. Full disclosure, it's been about 2 months since I've played Lantern Year 1. Unfortunately, just a lot of things come up. Obviously, I've had shoulder surgery, so I'm in a sling now. But finally, some new content that I've never played before. So we're gonna hunt the Spidicules, a level 1 Spidicules this year. So let me show you who I'm sending out, and then we'll dive into the hunt. Okay, first we're sending out Bree. She's the one with morbid curiosity and the tough fighting art. We're sending her out with the catgut bow, clawhead arrow, cat eye circlet. This is her mini. So she's going to be playing back of the field, hit from a distance. Cabby's next. He's got the dismembered arm, so no two-handed weapons, and corporalia. And we're sending him out with the bone axe, which is a one-handed weapon, and the bone darts. His mini is going to be this one here. Edmund is next. Unfortunately, he has to go out, so he must depart when hunting Spidicules. So he's got the rival Scar. He's got Quixotic, so he's got +2 strength, which is super nice. We're gonna give him the best chance we have. So full rawhide armor set, bone axe, founding stone. This is his mini. And then Ginger is last. This is a new one, +1 strength, +1 evasion, bone axe, cloth armor, skull helm, and this is her half-painted mini. Okay, so and I forgot when I recorded that Survivor introduction, I forgot to pull the dash or the surge, the little surge markers off because we don't have surge yet. So, but we do have dash, dodge, and encourage, so that's good. But with that, let's dive in. So, so we get 2 Spidicules hunt events, then 2 random hunt events, and then another Spidicules hunt event, and then if we make it, it's the Forest Gate, which is interesting. There's my proxy for Spidicules. It's not going to work. Unfortunately, it's not tall enough. I didn't realize when I was figuring out a proxy that the survivors actually went underneath Spidicules to hit him. So I printed that one out. I thought it'd be plenty big, but I can't get the survivors underneath. So unfortunately, my proxy isn't going to work very well. So I'm going to have to come up with a different solution. So for now, I printed out just a basic face base, and I'm going to use that for Spidicules, but I'll keep that there for the hunt event just because it's a really cool mini. It's not even really considered a mini at this point. It's gigantic, but I'll have to try again and see if I can come up with something bigger or more leggy, I guess. So anyways, let's get started. So Bree is going to be our first event revealer. And I haven't looked at any of these. I haven't even glanced at them. I want to be spoiler free as possible, so I'm going to try to not look at the outcomes either. I'm just going to decide and then roll the dice. So we'll see what happens. Oops, I forgot to set this armor piece on Cabby. Okay, here we go. Cocoons. The survivors come across a large off-white ball of silk. Deep within is the dark shadow of its contents. The survivors may nominate someone from among them with 3+ courage to investigate. If they do, roll on the table. I don't have... Edmund has 1 courage, so we do not have enough. So unfortunately, we're going to have to roll on the random hunt event table. So let's pull out our rule book. Let's clear all these dice. All right, here we go. So whites are 10s. 82. Okay. Consuming grass. Vibrant green grass grows in patches ahead of the survivors. Close inspection of the delicate leaves reveals they are as sharp as any blade. Each survivor rolls a d10. On the lowest scoring survivor or survivors in any case of ties becomes a straggler. Okay, so let's do that real quick. I'll just roll them on the thing. Bree gets a 7. Cabby gets a 7. Edmund gets a 3. And Ginger gets a 7. So Edmund is our straggler. No, not Edmund, please. Okay, as the survivors carefully pick their way through their way past the verdant hazards, the straggler stumbles into the brush. They roll 1d10. If any survivor has a whip, the hastily tether is made at +4 to the roll. So here we go. 9. I should have rolled it in the box, but 9 it is. I needed a 10. Oh my gosh. You fall but manage to interpose something between the grass and your bare skin. Either archive one gear of your choice from your gear grid to protect yourself, or treat the result as if you rolled a 1. Okay, a 1 is you land in the grass patch. As you climb to your feet, you realize it's too late. Parts of your body that touch the ground have sprouted with sharp blades of grass. Any attempt to remove them only spreads them further over your body. During the showdown, you are never a threat. Ignore any effect that would make you a threat, even the white lion sniff. At the end of the showdown, your body blossoms into a whirl of immaculate green grass. Dead. Dead. Why would I not archive a gear? You fall but manage to interpose something between the grass and your bare skin. Either archive one gear of your choice from your gear grid to protect yourself, or treat it as a 1. We're obviously going to archive a gear. We're going to archive the founding stone. So founding stone is gone, unfortunately. Which was a small price to pay for a life, I guess. Wow, that sucked. Okay, Bree. So now Cabby is our event revealer. Okay, here we go. Picked clean. The survivors come across a fresh corpse being eaten to the bone by spiderlings. The event revealer may choose to investigate and roll 1d10 on the table. Let's do it. Let's try. I want to see what's going on. So Cabby's our event revealer. We're gonna roll a d10. It's 8. You fend off the spiderlings, but suffer star event damage to 2 hit locations. Okay, if a 9+, the spiderlings scatter from the corpse, leaving behind a strange weapon. Tiny silk spinning spiders pour from its hilt. Gain the Weaver rare gear. Oh, that would have been nice. Ooh, well, 8. So we take 1 damage to 2 hit locations. So that's the chest and the hand. So the chest goes to a light, and the hand goes to a light. Bummer. Okay. All right, Cabby. Edmund is our next event revealer, and it's just a random hunt event. So let's roll 2d10. 74. 74. Antler gouged. The great battle for dominance between 2 enormous antelopes has left the stone-faced ground gouged with crisscrossing scars. Each survivor rolls 1d10. Okay, so Bree gets a 5. Cabby gets a 1. Great. Edmund gets a 6. And Ginger gets a 10. Okay, so let's... 1. You strip over the jagged ground and shred your flesh. Suffer torn muscle, severe injury. Let's see, torn muscle. Torn muscle. Your quadriceps is ripped to shreds. You cannot dash until the showdown ends. Skip the next hunt, gain 1 bleed token. Great. Bleed token and cannot dash. So we're going to go ahead and just put that up here. Okay, so that's Cabby. Okay, and then the next one is a 5 and a 6. So 3 for you carefully tread over the destroyed faces. Okay, that's good. And then Ginger gets a 10. 9+. You find a loosened stone, gain a founding stone starting gear. Ba-ching! Okay, so well, we got the founding stone that we had to archive before. All right, and with that, that's it. So we move on to the space with the Spidicules, and we are ready to start the showdown. So we get a silk nest and an egg sac, and then we get, I think it's one more random terrain. Let's look here. One silk nest terrain card, one egg sac terrain card, 2 random terrain cards set up normally. Okay, so let's roll those up real quick. All right, here we go. So we get 2 acanthus plants and 2 more acanthus plants. So great. That'll work. All right, let me set up the showdown board, place my survivors, and then I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. This one's going to be interesting. I'm excited and terrified at the same time. I have a feeling we're going to just get wrecked. Because that's usually how it works the first time you face something that you've never faced before and you don't have all the tricks and everything for it. So Spidicules has 5 basic, 4 advanced, so that's 10 wounds total for him. Movement 11, toughness 8. So let me shuffle up the hit location deck here real quick. And then I built the AI deck based off of that. It also has a bunch of special traits. So let's read those real quick. So it has Frantic Spinning, which is a mood. When this comes into play, discard all other moods and perform basic action. So I think it's just in play, so I don't think we'd do a basic action immediately. Survivors cannot spend movement as long as 1 or more spiderlings are adjacent to them. So evidently there's some spiderlings that spawn, which I've got minis printed out for them. And if we're adjacent to them, we can't move away. We have to basically attack them. So that's one of them. The next one is a spiderling action. So when these spiderlings are spawned, it looks like they have their own like little basic action that they perform at the end of each monster's turn. So it does a speed 1, 4+ for 1 damage. I wonder what their movement is. Oh, movement 4 it looks like. So okay, so that's that. Then spawn. Place a spiderling in an unoccupied space adjacent to the spider's nest as close to the nearest survivor as possible. So this must be like a card must trigger spawn for some reason. And then twitching leg pile. The monster has -1 movement for each card under the twitching leg pile until there are 8 cards and it becomes limbless. Limbless, the monster's movement is 3 regardless of movement modifiers during the aftermath. Spidicules. So that's all those things we're going to have to remember, and I'll probably forget at least one time all those. But there you have it. And then the basic action for the Spidicules is closest threat facing in range, closest survivor in field of view, no target spin, and it's speed 2, 2+ for 1 damage. So about White Lion level basic action. So but its movement is 11, so it's got a ton of movement. Toughness 8. So, okay, with that, I believe that we don't go first. I believe that the Spidicules goes first. Let's just double check real quick. Yep, so we place a monster in the center of the board, as well as the silk nest. And then we do egg sacs within 4 of the silk nest, and then we drew 2 acanthus plants. So we put those along the board edge, and the survivors start on the board edge. And it looks like we do not go first, so Spidicules goes first. So here we go. Let's pull our very first Spidicules AI card. Necrotoxins. It's a mood. When this comes into play, discard all other moods and perform basic actions. So I guess Frantic Spinning is now discarded. And then this goes into play, so our wounds don't go down any. Okay, then we perform a basic action. While this is in play, Spiderling's actions attack profile gains. After damage, bleed 1. Targets gains 1 bleed token. Ooh, that's bad. So we do a basic action now. Closest threat facing in range. So I believe it's going to be Edmund. So we're going to move 11. So it's going to get us right here. And then we do a speed 2, hits on a 2+. We've got +1 evasion because of the rawhide vest. So it's going to be a 3+. Okay, so here we go, 3+. That's 2 hits to the waist and the leg. So we've got 2 armor for each location. So let's just go, it's just 1 damage, so let's just take it. So we go down to 1 armor on the leg and 1 armor on the waist. Okay. That's the basic action. So now it's our turn. So I believe that stepping on that little shadow location is the blind spot. Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right, so if you monster courses, okay. Great. So yeah, the blind spot is actually on this space. This is technically the shadow of it. So I'm wondering. So my plan was to search all of these, but maybe I should just let's attack with Edmund first, and let's see how that goes. So he's attacking with the bone axe, speed 2. He's going to move here. So he's going to attack speed 2. Hits on normally a 6+. We'll hit on a 5+. So that's 2 hits. There's nothing with 9, so that's 2 hits. So let's see. Auxiliary eyes and the trap. The trap already. Oh no. Pheromone feeding frenzy. All survivors are doomed. Perform spawn. Okay, so spawn. Place a spiderling in an unoccupied space adjacent to the spider nest. So I think that's the silk nest. Yeah, closest to a survivor. So I've got these little spider guys. Okay. Full move the Spidicules away from the attacker. So I guess that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Place all spiderlings that are currently on the showdown board adjacent to the attacker or close as possible. Okay, so this guy moves here. Spiderlings perform spiderling action targeting the attacker 1 at a time. Ooh, man. Okay. So I think that would happen, and then the spiderling action would happen. So we're going to do a spiderling attack, just a single one. So it's a speed 1. It's on a 4+, 5+ because of evasion. 7, so that's going to be a hit. So that's 1 damage to the head. So our head goes down to 1. Okay, so now... Oh, no, wait. And then so that was the trap card. Okay, so now we got to shuffle. Oh, man. So that was Edmund's turn. That did not go well at all. Not go well. Okay. All right, so that was Edmund's turn. Good job, Edmund. So I think what we're going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to have Bree now attack with the catgut bow. We're going to attack that spiderling. So we're at speed 2. Hits on a 7+. I wonder, is there a way, how much do we just have to do 1 damage to... Okay, killing spiderlings. Spiderlings do not have hit locations. To attack a spiderling, roll to hit as normal and then attempt to wound. If a wound attempt succeeds, the spiderling is killed and removed from the showdown board. Killing a spiderling does not make a survivor eligible to earn ranks and weapon proficiency. Okay, so I guess it would just be toughness 8. So we're going to do speed 2. Hits on a 7+. Okay, that's 1 hit, and then their toughness would be the same toughness, so 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 because +1 strength. 7. So the spiderling is dead. Good. Okay, so that's Bree's turn. Okay, so now Cabby, which is here, he's just going to search the acanthus plant. So he rolls a d10, a 2. Something bites you, suffer 1 arm damage, archive this terrain. Great. Just great. So Cabby suffers 1 arm damage, so that gives him a severe arm injury. So he's knocked down, or a heavy arm injury, sorry, not a severe. So he's knocked down. Great. That's his turn. And then Ginger's going to do the same. So she gets a light injury. Great. This train gets archived as well. Oops, I think I put the wrong tile in here. Bummer. Well, so she just gets light, so she's not knocked down. That's all of our turns, so everything resets here. Should we spend? I think Edmund is going to spend a survival. You know what? No, let's not. Let's leave Cabby down and see. So what's this mood again? Remind me. Oh yeah, we gain after damage. Target takes 1 bleed token for spiraling. So let's pull another AI card. Hypergenesis. The Spidicules hums. The air around it vibrates. All survivors suffer star brain damage. So we all suffer 1 damage. So brain damage. So Bree goes down to 2 insanity. Cabby goes down to 2 insanity. Edmund goes to a light wound, light brain injury. Okay, and then Ginger's insanity is 0, so she goes to a light as well. Okay, perform spawn. So spawn again. We place Spiderling closest to a survivor next to the sack. Okay. All survivors in the zone of legs, which is a 2x2 square around him. Gain 1 bleed token, replace his egg sac terrain tile in the zone of legs with a Spiderling. Okay, zone includes spaces under the monster. Okay, so there's nothing there, so that nothing happens. Okay, well that's a basic. That's a basic, guys. Okay, so that's the end of the turn. So the Spiderlings now go. So the movement is 4, so we're gonna go 1, 2. Egg sac is not an obstacle, so 3, 4. It's gonna attack Edmund. Speed 1 hits on a 4+, 5+ because of our evasion. 10, perfect hit. That's 1 damage to the arms. So his arm location goes from 2 to 1. Dear Lord. Great. Okay, so that's the end of Spidicules' turn. So they get up. I think we're going to have Bree attack the Spiderling again. So that's 2 hits. And then we can wound on a 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So that does not wound. That one does wound though. So Spiderling is dead. That's Bree's turn. And then I think Bree is going to stay right there. Okay, so now Edmund, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't get anywhere close. So let's search an egg sac. So let's see here. So we spend an activation. The egg sac explodes. Gain 1 web silk strange resource. Web silk strange resource. So Edmonds gets the web silk strange resource, and then we roll a d10. A 2. Your weapon is snagged in the sticky silk. You pull it free but are knocked down. Great. And then I think we archive the terrain then. I believe. It doesn't say anything about it, but I believe that's probably what happens. So, okay, great. So that's Edmund's turn. We got Web Silk Strange Resource. It's impossible to tear. Okay. It's a silk. All right. So now Cabby. I think Cabby's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to do the same thing. So we add another Web Silk Strange Resource to Cabby. We roll a d10. 5. You have attracted unwanted attention to yourself. Gain the priority target token. Great. Okay, that gets archived. Alright, so that's all the execs. We can discard this terrain card now. Alright. Okay, and then Ginger, she can go, she's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we know we're going to go here if possible. So that's everybody's turn. All right, here we go. So AI card, Pulverize, closest threat facing in range. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can get up to him, no problem. So this is Cabby. Move and attack. Speed 2, hits on a 2+ for 2 damage. After damage, perform spawn. Target suffers bash and knockback 5. Turn to face away from the target and full move forward, then turn to face the most survivors. Great. Oh yeah, I probably need to come up with a way to denote direction. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, so speed 2. Hits on a 2+. He has +1 evasion, so it's a 3+. 9 and a 5, that's 2 hits. Waist and the chest. So the waist will go to a light. The chest would go to a severe. So let's spend a survival. And we'll dodge the chest. Okay. Now perform spawn. So we spawn a spiderling here. Target suffers bash and knockback 5. 1, 2, 3. I believe we lose the priority target token at this point. Turn to face away from the target. Full move forward, then turn to face the most survivors. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and then it turns and we're facing this way now. Oh, this is not going so hot. So he tends to like move, attack, run away. So how are we gonna accomplish this? Okay, so Cabby just got knocked down. Edmund will stand up now. So the cat combo is cumbersome, so we'd have to spend a survival to dash up there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Edmund, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have Edmund move back, and he's going to search Acanthus planet. Off, didn't count. 4. Find nothing, archive this terrain. Great. So that's Edmund's turn. And then Bree is going to do the same. 5. Find something tasty and consume it. If you do, gain +1 survival. Archive this terrain. So, yep. We're going to gain a survival. Because we can consume. Archive this terrain. Perfect. Okay. That's Bree's turn. Cabby's knocked down. We're just going to leave him there. Ginger now, I think, is going to go, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It can only get right here. 2, 3, 4, and that can only get here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. So we'll just pull back, let them come to us a little bit, try to lure them in a little bit. So that's everybody's turn. Boy, we've done 0 wounds, and we are in bad shape. We're going to get wrecked. Okay, AI card. 8 Angry Legs. When this comes into play, discard all other moods and perform basic action. Okay, so Necrotoxins goes out. So we actually... Oh, no, wait. So we replace the mood, so our wound doesn't change at all. While this is in play, Spiderling's action attack profile gains +1 damage. Ooh, okay, so we perform a basic action now. So closest threat facing in range, closest survivor in field of view. So that would be these guys on the side. We're going to move. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we do speed 2, 2+ for 1 damage, but we're out of range. So now Cabby gets up. And then, yeah, I think what we have to do is we're going to have to just go in there. So Cabby's going to go in first. He's going to attack with his Bone Axe, speed 2. It's on a 6+, 5+. Ooh, a perfect hit. So it's 2 hits. I don't think the Bone Axe, if you critically wound, so that doesn't count. So it's just 2 hits. All right. Segmented Tarsus is a reflex. Full move the Spidicules away from all threats. Cancel all hits now out of range. So we don't want that one. Tricky Forelegs. Reaction Wound. This reaction cannot be canceled. You hack off one of the Spiderling's legs. It twitches to the ground. Place this card under the twitching leg pile. Okay, so we want to do Tricky Forelegs first. Okay, so we're going to do toughness 8. 7, 6, 5, 4+ because of +1 strength. 4+. Perfect hit. So that's a wound. Our first wound. Okay, and then we hack off one of the Spidicules' legs. It twitches to the ground. Place this card under the twitching leg pile card. Okay, and this says -1 movement for each card under the twitching leg pile until there are 8 cards. Okay, so we have -1 movement now. So we only have 10 movement, which is still ridiculous. Okay, all right, and then Segmented Tarsus. So here we go. A 2 is a miss. So Segmented Tarsus, we full move Spidicules away from all threats. Cancel all hits now out of range. Full move all Spiderlings towards the attacker. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then this guy moves here. Great. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite enough. We should have started with Bree if we were thinking to get that -1 evasion token with the clawhead arrow. That was Cabby's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's have Edmund move here, and he will attack Spiderling. For 6+, speed 2, 6+. 1 hit. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 3+ to hit. Yep. So Spiderling is dead. Okay, so that's Edmund's turn. Okay. Ginger's turn. Yeah, so it's going to end up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have her move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Okay, that's everybody's turn. Boy, with this, it just like it bounces away so quickly. Okay, another AI card. Hydraulic Leap. Duration. When this is drawn face down, remove Spidicules from the showdown board. All survivor stuff suffer star brain damage. Okay, if monster cannot be wounded while removed from the showdown board. Okay, everyone suffers 1 brain damage. So, Bree goes down to 1. Cabby goes down to 1. Edmund suffers a severe. Ginger suffers a severe. Great. Let's do that real quick. So Edmund first. 10. Impossible. How could this happen? Gain 1d10 survival, 1d10 insanity, and... Oh no, wait, sorry. Whoops. Frenzy. Gain 1d5 insanity. 1 insanity. So we're now at 1. +1 speed token, +1 strength token. +1 speed. +1 strength. Okay, you may not spend survival. So these all get flipped over. These here. May I use fighting arts? Can I use weapon specializations or weapon mastery? Can be gained multiple times. Okay. Ginger's now gonna roll 6. Danger Caesar. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. So we gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 insanity. So we're now at 4. Okay, and then we suffer 1 damage to the head. So we go down to 2. And then get a random disorder. All right, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We gain apathetic. Oh no, I think that's really, really bad. You've given up. Nothing seems to matter. You have no concern for your own well-being. You cannot use or gain survival. You cannot gain courage. Death blow. Let me go get a pencil. So she gains, that's horrible, apathetic, no courage, no survival, 8 plus understanding cures. Boy, that's the worst. So this is all gone now. That's gone. Oh, man. Okay. Great. Okay, so I haven't even finished Hydraulic Leap yet. When Hydraulic Leap is drawn face up, so we return this to the AI deck. So Spidicules is removed from the thing, so he's like jumping. All right. So now what? It's our turn. So what's going to happen here with Hydraulic Leap? Let's just look, because we can, because it's on top. When Hydraulic Leap is drawn face up, pick a random survivor, place the monster over the target, and attack. This attack cannot be dodged. Speed 1 hits on a 2+, 3 damage. After damage, target suffers bash, knockback 5. Okay. All right, so I think what we can do, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cabby is going to search the Silk Nest. 7. Legs everywhere. You are knocked down and suffer 2 brain damage. Oh, jeez. Boy, this is bad. I didn't think this is good. Okay. So we suffer 2 brain damage. Cabby does. So we're to a light brain injury. Wow. So we have to get an 8 or a 9. Someone is trapped and we gain +1 population. We roll a 10. The hollow nest is filled with death. Gain 1 skull basic resource. Wow. I wonder if it's worth it. So Bree has 1 insanity. Ginger has 4 but can't make it. Edmund has 1 insanity. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to be worth it right now. Okay, all right, so I guess that's it. We're just going to hang out. Maybe we should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we're all in the same area. So if it goes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we can get it. Okay, all right, here we go. So now, hydraulic leap. We've done one wound to this thing. Okay, place the monster over the target and attack. Okay, so, we got to do a random. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we do over the target. Like so. We do speed 1. It's on a 2+. She has +1 evasion, so it's a 3+. So that's a hit. 3 damage to the arm. Yeah, it cannot be dodged. Bash and knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocked down. And we have a severe injury to the arm location now. So where's our severe injury table? Boy, this is not going well. 8. Spiral fracture. Your arms twist unnaturally. Gain -2 strength tokens. Boop, boop. Okay. Skip the next hunt. Gain a bleed token. Great. So they're knocked down. Okay, so now any spiderlings would go. There's no spiderlings. It's the end of that monster's turn, so he would stand up because that happened before. Okay, so now it's our turn. So Edmund cannot spend survival. Bree can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's have Bree spend 1 survival to get Ginger up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Bree's going to attack with the clawhead arrow. We're going to hit on a 6+. Come on. We miss. And I believe that the clawhead arrow is a single use. So we miss, and that's it. Oh, dang it. That did not go well. Bree is done. Ginger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to come in. Going to attack with the bone axe. It's 5+. 2 hits. No, it doesn't matter if it's a perfect hit or not. Okay, the forehead stalk and the segmented abdomen. Okay, so this is a reflex. The forehead stalk, attacker gains priority target token. All spiderlings perform spiderling action targeting the attacker. Okay, so we don't have any spiderlings, so that's okay. If you hit with a spear, gain +3 strength when attempting to wound. Reflex, full move the spiderling away from Spidicules away from all threats. Cancel all hits now out of range. Full move all spiderlings towards the attacker. Okay, so we're going to do forehead stalk first. So we're going to hit on a 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 plus. Wound. Okay, so we gain priority target token. There's no spiderling, so nobody performs a spiraling action. Then we do segmented abdomen. So we hit on an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 plus. 3. Reflex, full move the Spidicules away from all threats. And I guess it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd be over there. That's the furthest away from all threats. Okay, so that's Ginger's turn. Yeah, and then, so we know it's going to come here. So let's have Edmund go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go here. And then we're going to have Cabby 1, 2, 3, right there. Okay. Wow, this is not going well at all. This is not going well. All right, AI card. Descend, closest threat in range. So it's going to be this. So we're going to full move towards the target. And then make a separate attack. Make a separate attack against each survivor in the zone of death, which is here. So only Ginger is going to get it. Then perform spawn. So spawn is going to do here. Okay, speed 2 hits on a 2 plus. She has +1 evasion, so it's 3 plus. 2 hits. To the waist and the legs. So the waist goes down to 0. The legs go to a light. Great. Okay. There's that. Then we perform spawn. So they're spawned. Now, priority target goes away. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which one do we want him to attack? I think we want to do Ginger. So we're going to go here. Attack Ginger. Their speed is 1, and they hit on a 4 plus, 5 plus because of evasion. 8, so that's a hit. 1 damage. Oh, and we have a mood, right? 1 damage to the hand. Oh, no, that's another severe injury. Oh, it's 2 damage to the hand because of our Angry Legs mood. So, severe injury to the arm. Again. For Ginger. 9. Dislocated shoulder. Pop. You cannot activate two-handed or paired weapons or use block until the shutdown ends. Gain a bleed token. That's not bad. We don't have any two-handed weapons and we don't have block. Okay, so she'd be knocked down because she got a severe injury. Great, so now it's our turn. So Ginger is out for the count. I don't want to spend another survival to get her up. So let's have Cabby come in here. Cabby's going to attack with the bone axe, 5 plus. 2 misses, a 2 and a 3. So Bree, man. She'll have to dash up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's spend her survival and dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she'll attack with her bow. Speed 2, 7 plus. 1 hit. Okay, here we go. Auxiliary eyes. If you hit with a spear, gain +1 strength. Great. That's great. There's a reflex that anybody adjacent to the monster, including the blind splash, will have a bash and knockback 5, and then perform spawn. So here we go. Great. So we're going to hit on a 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 plus. 3. We don't even hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we spawn. So another spider gets headed right here. Okay. Boy, this is going so well. So that's Cabby's turn. That was Cabby's. Cabby already went. Bree, that's Bree's turn. So now Edmund. So we're gonna go. Man. 1, 2. Let's just attack. Gotta do some wounds against this thing. Speed 2 hits on a 5 plus. 2 hits. Okay. Segmented Trotchanter wounds. Spidicules sends sled, lifting its body high into the air. End all melee attacks not made with spear weapons. Perform spawn, then full move away from the attacker. Or the cunning forelegs. Failure if the attacker is within 2 spaces of Spidicules. They suffer bash and knockback 5. So if not, then we would do the leg pile. So let's do cunning forelegs first. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3 plus. It's a wound. Wound we add to the leg pile. We get another -1 movement token. Okay, so now segmented Torchander. 4, I believe that's a hit. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yep. So let's shuffle up our AI deck. Okay, I'll get a wound. And then we perform spawn. Here. Full move all spiderlings towards the attacker. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Okay, that's everybody's turn. Oh, and I had +1 speed on Edmund, so let me do that because I forgot +1 speed and +1 strength. So it would not have hit anyways. Okay. All right. Great. Awesome. Okay, so now it's Spidicules' turn. Hypergenesis. Spidicules hums, the air around it vibrates. All survivors suffer star brain damage. So we go down to 0 for Bree. We suffer severe on Cabby. 0 for Edmund. And 3 for Ginger. Okay, so let's do severe brain injury. 1. Oh no. And Cabby's used his reroll. No ifs, ands, or buts. The survivor is dead. Mortal terror. Cabby is gone. Okay, perform spawn. Boop. All survivors in the zone of legs. So that's just Edmund. Gain 1 bleed token. Replace each egg sac train tile in the zone of legs with a spiderling. So that's nothing. So great. Great. Just great. Okay. So now the spiderlings go. So we're going to go here and here. So we're going to get speed 1. So we're going to get 2 attacks on Edmund. 5 plus. 1 hit. 2 hits. It's 2 damage each on these. The waist and the chest. So the chest goes down to 0. The waist goes to a light. Okay, then Bree is going to get 2 attacks, hitting on a 4 plus, 5 plus. One hit to the chest for 2 damage. So that's a severe. Oh no, that's a heavy injury, sorry. So she gets knocked down. Great. Perfect. So Ginger, does she know? Can't remember what happened with her. Yeah, I think she suffered the bash from the land, so she gets back up. Alright, she's going to move in here. She's going to attack a spiderling. Speed 2, it's on a 6+. One hit. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4+. 1. Can't kill a spiderling. Edmund, I think he's going to attack a spiderling. So speed 3, it's on a 6+. It's 2 hits. So it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There's one spiderling dead. Okay. And then we don't have any survival to get Bree up, so she's just hanging out. Okay, another AI card. Necrotoxins. When this comes into play, discard all other moods and perform basic actions. So 8 angry legs goes in the discard pile, and we're going to do basic action. And then while this is in play, spiderlings gain after damage, the target gains a bleed token. Okay, basic action, speed 2. It's on a 2+. We're just going to attack. Oh wait, closest threat facing in range. Closest survival in field of view. So actually, we're going to go, oh no, not threat, survivor. So we're going to go right here. And we're going to attack Bree. Speed 2, it's on a 2+. 3+ because of evasion. So that's 1 hit to the waist. So that goes down to 0 armor on the waist. Yeah, 1 damage. Okay. Yeah, because Edmund was not in field of view because he was in the blind spot. Alright, so she stands up now. Resets. Oh no, I forgot. Ginger has -2 strength. Oh no. Forgot about that. Okay. Ginger's just gonna try to attack a spiderling. Speed 2. It's on a 6+. Nothing. Ginger's done. So Ginger, I think, is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Okay. Edmund is going to move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're basically sacrificing Ginger. Edmund is going to attack. Speed 3. It's on a 5+. It's 1 hit. Segmented Torchander. The wound Spidicules extends its leg, lifting its body high in the air. End all melee attacks not made with spear weapons perform spawn. Okay, so here we go. 7 is a wound. Okay, perform spawn. Then move all spiderlings towards the attacker. So we get 1 here. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well that messed everything up. Bree is going to attack a spiderling. We'll do speed 2. It's on a 7+. Nothing. God, we can't hit anything. Oh no, we're dead. We are so dead. Frantic Spinning mood. When this comes into play, discard all other moods. So Necrotoxins goes away. Perform a basic action. Survivors cannot spend movement as long as one or more spiderlings are adjacent to them. Okay, that's a good one actually. Closest threat facing in range. So yeah, I think we can pick because I'm not sure where this guy's facing. That was a downfall of my little icon. So we'll just say let's have it attack Ginger. Why not? Speed 2. It's on 2+, 3+ because of the evasion. 2 hits. The arm and the waist. So the waist gets a light. And the arm gets a severe. Seven on the arm. Broken arm. -1 permanent accuracy. Great. -1 permanent strength. Great. Gain a bleed token. Great. Okay, so broken arm. -1 accuracy, -1 strength. Okay. Great. Okay, so that's their turn. Should get knocked down. Edmund. Oh no, now all the spiderlings go. So we go here. So 2 attacks. 4+, 5+ on Edmund. 2 hits. Arm and leg. So arm goes down to 0. Leg goes down to 0. Okay, 2 attacks on Bree. 5+. 2 hits. The waist and the leg. So the waist goes to a light. And the leg goes to a light. Great. Great, great, great. All right. It's our turn now. We've got to cull these spiderlings. So let's have Edmund attack spiderling. 6+. 2 hits. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3+ to kill it. That's dead. So 1 spiderling down. Edmund's turn. Bree is going to do the same. Speed 2. It's on a 7+. Nope. Miss. Okay. Everybody resets. Alright, AI card. This is not going well. Descend. Closest threat in range, not in field of view, so it's going to be Edmund. Make a separate attack against each survivor in the zone of death. So we'll do a attack on Edmund and Bree because they're right there. Speed 2, it's on a 2+. So Edmund first. Speed 2, it's on a 2+, 3+. 2 hits, 1 damage each. The leg and the waist. So the waist goes to a severe. The leg goes to a light. Or no, sorry, a heavy, not a severe. Then Bree gets 2 attacks, 3+. 2 hits. Both to the head. 2 damage to the head. Which that makes the head injury a severe head injury. Eight. Concussion. Your brain is scrambled like an egg. Gain a random disorder. Gain 1 bleed token. Bleed token. Random disorder. boy, this is not enjoyable experience. So we need to bring spears and ranged weapons. It looks like is going to be our big thing. So here we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rageaholic. Okay. Your rage boils out of control, causing you to see red at the slightest provocation. Whenever you suffer severe injury, also suffer frenzy. Severe injury, also frenzy. Okay, that's not horrible, but not great either. Okay, so she's knocked down. I wonder if the spiderlings attack closest threat, closest survivor. Okay. All right, so now, so we just did descend, so now all the spiderlings go. So we're gonna do closest threat and then closest survivor. So 2 attacks on Bree and 1 attack on Edmund. So 4 plus, 5 plus. Oh, nothing. 1 attack on Edmund. 6, that's 1 hit for 1 damage to the chest. So chest goes to a light injury. Boy, this does not look good, guys. This does not look fantastic. Okay, our turn. So we need to shuffle up the AI deck. 1, 2, 4, 5. So 5 wounds remaining. All right. So we both stand up. Let's go for broke at this point. We're gonna run out of turns if we keep hacking at these spiderlings. So let's do speed 3. So that's 5 plus. 1 hit. Segmented jaw. If you hit with a spear, gain plus swing strength. Wound. The Spidicules emits a bizarre call. Full move all spiderlings towards the attacker. Full move the Spidicules away from all threats. Cancel all hits down range. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 3 hit to hit. It's a wound. It's a 9. Okay, so we go 11 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll move the spiderlings here. Okay. Cancel all hits now to range. All right, well now Bree's gonna have to attack the spiderling. 7 plus. 2 misses. Oh, does Ginger? Oh, Ginger's supposed to get up too. Well, yes, it's a shadow. I don't think that they would be knocked down. So yeah, Ginger, sure, why not? Speed 2, it's on a 7 plus, 6 plus. She'll move here. It's 2 hits. So it's 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 7 plus. Nope. Nope. So no dead spiderling. Okay, that's all of our turns. So now AI, descend, closest threat in range. So we're gonna go here. And then make all attacks on the zone of death. So that's gonna be just Ginger. Speed 2, it's on a 2 plus, 3 plus. 1 hit. To the leg, so 1 damage to the leg. So that is a heavy injury. So she gets knocked down. That's it. Then the spiderlings go. So we're going to. It's going to be closest threat in range. So 3 attacks on Edmund. I was tempted to keep that 4 plus, 5 plus. That's cocked. So 5 plus. So 1 hit to the chest. So that's a heavy injury to the chest. He gets knocked down. All right. Our turn. Edmund's out of the picture. Ginger's out of the picture. Bree. Bree's gonna attack Spidicules. Speed 2, 7+. One hit. Tricky forelegs, wound. So we add it to the twitching leg pile. So we hit on an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4+, please. That's a 1. Okay. Spidicules' turn. 8 angry legs. When this comes into play, discard all other moods. So frantic spinning goes away. Perform basic action. Spiralings gain +1 damage. So we do basic action. Closest threat facing in range. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna speed 2. It's on a 2+, 3+. It's 1 hit, 1 damage to the chest. It's a severe injury to the chest. 10 to the body. Sorry, bowled over. The blow sends you sprawling, and you're knocked down. Weak. Okay. Now the spiders go. So it's just closest threat and then closest survivor. Okay, so I think each one is just going to get 1 attack. We'll do it that way. So Ginger, 5+. It's a hit to the chest. So that does, oh no, it's a 2, so that's a heavy. Edmund, 5+. A hit to the chest. It's a severe injury to the chest. 6. Disemboweled. Your movement is reduced to 1. I'm just going to put this here. Skip the next hunt. I don't think that's going to be a problem. At least one other survivor must live to see the end of the showdown to carry you back to settlement. Otherwise, at the end of the showdown, you are dead. I guess I would gain a bleeding token. Gain a bleeding token. Yep, I'll skip that part. Okay. Right, and then Bree gets an attack. 4+, 5+, so no. Okay, so when did all these guys get knocked down? Edmund got knocked down last time, so he would get up because he can't get double knocked over. And so would Bree. Ginger just got knocked over, so okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go here. We're gonna attack, speed 3. Hits on a 6+. It's 2 hits. Segmented arms and the cunning forelegs. So segmented arms, wound, rears up and swipes at the attacker. If the attacker is within 2 spaces of Spidicules, have bash and knockback 5. Okay. Or cunning forelegs. Let's just do cunning forelegs. So 8. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2+. It's a wound. Wound we add to the leg pile. -1 movement. 11, 10, 9, 8. So we're at 8. Now the segmented arms, 2+. 8. That's a wound. Okay, so we get that. Okay, and then bash and knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocked over. Okay. It's Edmund's turn. Ginger's down for the count. Bree, let's do it. Speed 2 hits on a 7+. Miss. Okay. All right. find last AI card. Descend, closest threat in range. Here we go here. Oh no, we're gonna attack Ginger and Bree. So let's do Ginger or Bree. Bree first. Speed 2. It's on a 3+. So that's 1 hit to the leg. So 1 damage. So that's a heavy injury. So knocked down. And then 2 attacks on Ginger. That's going to be a 3+. It's 2 hits. The waist and the leg. So the waist goes to a heavy. The legs is a severe. So let's roll severe leg injury. 4. Dismembered leg. Lose a leg. Suffer -2 permanent movement. So 3. Severed leg. -2 move. Oof. Okay. What was it again? 4. Injury is permanent. You can no longer dash. No dash. Sorry, with 2 dismembered legs, has lost both her legs, must retire. Gain a bleed token. Oh, we have 4 bleed tokens. I believe at 5 you die. You better make sure that's not 3 bleed tokens. Let me see. Service has 5 or more bleed tokens, they're dead. Okay, so we're at 4. Okay, so descend is done. Then, let's see, we'd go 1, 2. That's Thunder out there. So 2 attacks against Bree. That's 1 hit to the waist. That's a heavy. And then 1 attack against Ginger. It's a hit to the chest. It's another severe injury. It's a 9. Gain a bleed token. She's dead, no matter what. Collapsed lung. You can't -1 movement token. Does not matter. Okay, so Bree has to survive for Edmund to make it. Okay, so Edmund stands up. His movement is 1, so he's going to move 1. He doesn't have anything. I was gonna say throw a founding stone, but he can't even throw a founding stone because he doesn't have one. Okay, well, can't dash, can't do anything. There you have it. Bree is down, so we do descend again. Closest threat in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we do speed 2. Hits on a 3+. It's 2 hits. The leg and the chest. The chest is going to be a severe. The leg is going to be a heavy. So severe chest injury. 5. I always say chest, but it's body. Destroyed back. -2 permanent movement. So we're at 3 permanent movement. We're at 1 right now, anyways. Destroyed back. -2 movement. You can no longer activate any gear that has +2 strength. Gain a bleed token. Okay, so this has 3 strength. So it can't do the bone axe now. So we're gonna have to do fist and tooth. Great. Okay, now, let's see here. Closest threat in range, so we're actually going to do 3 attacks on Bree for 5+. That's 1 hit. The Spiderlings to the arm, so that's we've got 8 angry legs, so that's 2 damage to the arm, so that's a heavy. Boy. Okay, that's that. So she gets up. End of the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can make it. Speed 2. It's on a 7+. Come on. I don't think we can outlast another round. 2 hits. This is going to be a trap. How much do you want to bet? Pheromone Feeding Frenzy and Cunning Forelegs. All survivors are doomed. Perform spawn. Weak. We'll move Spidicules away from the attacker. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, 8. Place all Spiderlings that are currently on the showdown board adjacent or as close as possible. Perform Spiderling action targeting the attacker 1 at a time. We're going to have 4 attacks. It's on a 5+. So 3 hits for 2 damage each. So waist is going to get a severe, arm is going to be a severe, and chest is going to be a severe. Great. Let's do waist first. 9. Bruised tailbone. Base of the spine is agony. You cannot dash until showdown ends. You're knocked down. Gain a bleed token. Knocked down. Bleed token. Waist is done. Okay. Arm. 6. Contracture. The arm will never be the same. -1 permanent accuracy. Great. Injury is permanent. Pure multiple times. Gain a bleed token. 3 bleed tokens. Okay. And then last is the chest. 9. Ooh, did you see that 1? 9. Collapsed lung. You cannot catch breath. -1 movement token. Gain a bleed token. -1 movement. Okay. Well, we survived anyways. Okay. Now we do descend again. Closest threat in range, no target spin. So let's figure out what spin is. Spin. Place the Spidicules in the center of the showdown board. Its body vibrates, moving in a way no living creature should. The monster gains +2 evasion until its next turn. All survivors suffer star brain damage. So we both get, I can't remember, do we reset our light injury to the brain when we gain insanity? I think we do. So we'll just say each get a light injury. Even if it's not correct, we just need a little help. Okay? +2 evasion. Okay. All right. So I think both of us stand up. We need to shuffle our hit location again. Yeah, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Bree chuck her Founding Stone. I think that's the best thing to do. Okay. So we're going to have Bree go. Bree's going to chuck her Founding Stone. Automatic hit, automatic crit. So segmented arms, so that's a wound. So we're down to 1 wound. Crit. Spidicules gains -1 damage token. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then Edmund moves 1. And that's it. Okay, so now we just perform basic action. Closest threat facing in range. So we're going to go to Edmund. Man, it's going crazy out there. Speed 2, hits on a 3+. 2 hits. Head in the chest, so the head goes to 0. Chest is a severe. 2. That does not sound good. Instant death. Your body blow sends bowed fragments directly into your heart, killing you instantly. Okay, then we get 4 attacks on Bree. 5+. That's 2 hits for 2 damage each. Arms and the waist. So 2 severe injuries. Do waist first. Waist is a 4. Intestinal prolapse. You're gravely injured and you can no longer equip any gear on your waist. It's too painful to wear. Gain 1 bleed token. Dead. Well, that's the end of that. One thing nice is we gain 4 basic resources from 4 dead survivors from our cannibalize. And I think we still get the stuff on our survivors. So we get 2 web silks. And then we get monster hide, monster bone, love juice, and whatever. So great. Well, let's now return to the settlement, or actually the trackers will pick up our dead bodies and all of our gear in return, and I'll go from there. Ugh. Boy, already bad situation turning into a worse situation. So I was looking through the rules because I couldn't remember if the items that we recovered during the hunt phase or the showdown phase were kept if everybody dies or not. They are discarded. So we lose both of those web silks. Also, the Spidicules defeat is this. The Spidicules mounts a defeated survivor's corpse on its stock. Do not gain the benefits of your settlement's death principle for the last survivor killed this showdown. So instead of 4 resources off of the bodies, we only get 3 resources, which is even better. So I randomly pulled the monster bone out. So now we got the monster hide, the whatever, and the love juice left over. So yikes. And we have had 10 survivors. We're now down to 6. So not looking so great. I think we're pretty close with Spidicules, but not close enough, unfortunately. So, but we've returned to the settlement, and let's get this over with. So the survivors return. No, they don't. They all died. We recovered all their gear, though. We gain endeavors. Nope. We didn't have any survivors, so we didn't get any endeavors. Update the timeline. So we're supposed to draw a settlement event card now. And then we're going to do something from the CCG website called Fresh Meat, which kind of introduces the butcher. So we're going to do that one just to see how it goes. So here we go. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hunt reenactment. Great. Nominate the group's favorite survivor to play the hunter. Nominate your least favorite survivor to play the monster. Pick 1 monster from the settlement's list of defeated monsters. Well, we've only defeated 1 monster at this point, so that's going to be the white lion. What was going to be my favorite? Let's see. Corn's +1/+1. Jadis is +1/+1. Mrs. Beaver is +2/+1. Burn is +1/+1. Lucy is +1/+1. And Caspian is +1/+1. Okay, so Mrs. Beaver is going to be my favorite. would say, let's say Caspian's my least favorite because he's got the hemophobia disorder. So here we go. So favorite, least favorite. Now we roll. No, okay. Okay, roll a d10. Whoa, that one went way crazy. 6. Okay, is the monster a nemesis monster? No. The monster falls, slicing the crowd with a sickening crack. The survivor nominated to be the monster dies. The survivor nominated to be the hunter sets insanity to 0. This is Kingdom Death, guys. Caspian dead. Awesome. That's just great. Oh, man. Well, there's that. Another one dead. So now, so we're entering Lantern Year 3, by the way. Might not make it much further. So now we trigger Fresh Meat, which is a CCG addition. The stillness of the settlement is broken by the rhythmic sound of snapping tendons and tearing flesh. Emboldened by the exhilaration of their previous kill, the hunting party tracks down the source of such a horrific noise. Nominate one returning survivor to gain +1 courage and approach the noise. If there are no returning survivor, the sounds of slaughter quickly turn to silence, unnerving the settlement. Set all survivors' insanity to 0. So we don't approach the noise. Oh, that would have been cool. Oh, I really wanted to do this. Bummer. Okay, well, maybe that's a good thing, just in case it kills another survivor if we roll low enough. Okay, so update the timeline done, update the death count. We have now killed off 5 of our 10. So Caspian is dead. And that's to Hunt Reenactment. Lantern Year 3. We done. Bree is dead. Spidicules. Lantern Year 2. Cabby is dead. Oh, I guess we would get a random resource from the Hunt Reenactment guy's dead body. So let's draw that real quick. Here we go. Broken Lantern. Okay, so Cabby's gone. Spidicules. Lantern Year 2. Ginger is dead. Spidicules. Lantern Year 2. And Edmund. Poor Edmund. Spidicules. Lantern Year 2. Well, there's that. Great. Okay, so we gotta add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deaths to the death count. All right. Check milestones. We don't have any milestones. Okay, we develop. I really don't think we're going to do anything at this point. We don't have any endeavors. Oh, I think we're going to do love juice for sure because we need that. So let's do love juice. So we're going to trigger intimacy. The love juice. Intimacy. Let's see, who are we going to have? Let's see. So we've got 1 male, 2 males, and 3 females. So let's do not Mrs. Beaver. Let's do Jadis for the female, and let's do Burn has a 6 movement for some reason. I don't remember. Let's do Corin. So Jadis and Corin. We're going to attempt to make a baby. Survival of the fittest, so it's lower of these two. 8 and a 4. 4. A new survivor is brought kicking and screaming into the world. The child's eyes are free of the ink that stained the founders' faces. Settlement gains +1 population. Okay, so that's Lantern Year 3. So we have, let's do a male. Okay, we will name them later. So our population is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 population. Is that right? 1, 2. Corn, Jadis. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6. Okay. Great. Well, that's fun. Okay, I think that's it for the settlement phase. We're going to go out again. The problem is if we go and fight Spidicules again, then we might be in bad shape if we lose. Let's see, are there any spears that we can build maybe? Let's look here. Nope, not from the Bonesmith. King Spear, but we don't have a White Lion Claw or Great Cat Bone. Yeah, I mean, that's the only spear that we have available to make. So you'd have to face a level 1 White Lion to do that. Well, let me think about it off camera, and we'll find out next year if we are going to go for broke and fight Spidicules again, or if we're going to play it safe, fight like a level 1 White Lion, and see about getting enough resources. Maybe add 1 or 2 more population next Lantern Year. Although we're fighting the Butcher. No. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, we're fighting the Butcher after this showdown. So, maybe we should play it safe. I don't know. We'll think about it off camera. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. This might be a very, very short campaign, but if so, then we'll just restart and try it again. But anyways, thanks again. We'll see you next time.